What's up, guys? I found a 2023 Ford F-150 and you will not believe what's under the hood. 5-liter Coyote. Now this is my 28-foot long race trailer. It's going to be about 9,500 pounds. I'm already hooked up. You're probably wondering how much it dropped. It dropped 3¼ inches. It's a very weak leaf pack too, by the way, just saying. And let's go ahead and check out what's in the trailer to make it 9,500 pounds. This is the car. There's a set of wheels and tires, 4 in the rear, and just a few things up front. But yeah, we're gonna see how this truck tows. I don't know if we're gonna go up to 6% grade because, you know, historically Ford trucks are so lightweight that they don't tow that well, and this is a short wheelbase too. So let's go ahead and check out the numbers on the door. So you guys see here, the gross axle weight rating in the rear is 3,800 pounds, and the gross vehicle weight rating is going to be 7,050. It's going to have a 331 rear, and then here is the payload, 1,945 pounds. 35 psi all the way around for the tires. I knew that Cellular made tires for trailers. I had no clue they did for trucks. Now, these are the Terramax HLTs. It's gonna be a 275/65/18. It's gonna have 2,756 pounds of capacity at 44 psi max. We'll see how they do on this test. I'm actually interested. All right, here we go. Towing with the 5-liter Coyote for the first time. Now I had to drive over to the main location because I want to compare this with the 5.7 Hemi, with the 6.2 liter, with the 5.6 liter from Nissan. I've done all those tests this year so far in this 90-degree temperature, so we're going to do the same today. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. This content is not easy to do, and I've really been contemplating on selling this black trailer and not doing these towing tests anymore because they're just too much work. But a lot of you guys say you like them, so I'm going to keep trying to do them. I did sell my RV, and I will be doing a video on that soon as well. But yeah, this truck, it's just something you guys have to understand. Like, I have nothing against Ford. This truck has 2,000 pounds of payload. But the reason why it has so much payload is because of the aluminum body. And because of that, these trucks are lighter, which means you get more payload. But the flip side of that coin is the truck feels light, which means when you have a trailer behind it, whether it be this size, it could have been a 24-foot trailer, but if you put 9,000 pounds in it, it's still going to feel like this because it's just a lot of weight for a very small truck, basically. You know, so as I've said in the past, my choice of Ford F-150 would be a Power Boost, even though the Power Boost did not perform better than the EcoBoost. Because the truck is so much heavier with the longer bed, it tows amazing compared to this. We're gonna go up to 6% grade. I feel like I'll just have to probably have to use the trailer brake some because it's squirrely. I'm going 6 to 7 miles an hour, and that trailer's kind of walking the dog back there. But the V8s need a lot of work, guys. I'm just gonna be honest. I can't wait to see how it does. But I can already tell just from this short period of time, based off of all the other engines I've tested, I already have my thoughts together because I had to drive over to this location, and it was like a 2-minute drive on the highway. But yeah, I mean, the truck isn't terrible. I mean, it's better than that King Ranch I did in 2024, right? That truck had the EcoBoost, and I think it was because of the tires. And you guys will see what's on this truck here in a second. But yeah, so far so good. The mirrors, I think I would opt to have the tow mirrors for the F-150s because these mirrors, you can see around the trailer, but they sit too low. And I feel like I'm looking down, whereas I think I'd rather look, I guess, to my eye vision. I feel like I have to do like this to look in the mirror. Let me see if I adjust them up. Nah, see, that's worse. So I think they should work on these mirrors for the redesign for sure. These are car mirrors. And let's see. struggling. Yet. But yeah, all in all, I think that the manufacturers need to really get back into building good V8s, efficient V8s, giving them more power, you know, really tapping into the potential. I'm not against a hybrid V8 either, right? We already have a hybrid V8, or Lexus has had it for a long time, but you know, you now have a Corvette engine that has a hybrid system on it, so they can build these engines, right? They already have the 3.5 EcoBoost. Just use that same system for the V8, but still update that V8 engine, give it more power, you know, overbuild it some more. I mean, I think there's so much they can do to really tap into these engines. They didn't have to go to a twin turbo 6-cylinder engine to get fuel efficiency. I mean, there's not much difference between the V8s that are naturally aspirated, but yeah, if this engine was continuing to get upgrades, this would be a conversation, but it just feels already underpowered. It's 92 degrees outside, right? Air density, these are all things that play into this, and this is a heavy trailer, right? Let's go ahead and check out some of the RPMs here so you guys can see what's going on. All right, so this is a little bit of a grade, but here we go. We're in 3rd gear. I'm just saying. I know you guys are agreeing with me because these V8s are just outdated. I'm telling you guys, it's kind of embarrassing. Just saying. Right? I mean, granted, if this truck had the 373 max tow, this might be doing a little bit better, but the test is what I can get. I mean, I don't have the opportunity to say, hey guys, I need this type of truck to do my towing test with. I have to get what I can find, and this is what I found, and I'm shocked that I got it. You know, this truck literally just got here, and I was not expecting to do this video, but yeah, I'm just saying. I've been telling you guys, I'm excited that the 5.7 is coming back, but it's just a tired V8 like this one is. Just saying. And I want you guys to understand something. I love V8s. I do. But the twin turbo engines are better, regardless of how you look at it. And I've said this. It's simply because they've poured more R&D into them. They've updated them. They've kind of bulletproofed them for the most part, with the exception of Ram, because they just came out with the Hurricane. But at some point, that engine will also have reliability behind it, right? But yeah, this V8 is adequate, you know, but I hope in the future I'll have a chance to get one with a 373. But now we have something to, you know, compare it with when I do find one. But overall, I mean, the stability is actually not that bad. It's not. I actually was expecting it to be bad. I can feel the trailer back there, but it's not terrible. Like, I'm kind of holding at 61 miles an hour. I'm in 5th gear, and 3,100 RPMs. It's not terrible. It's not. I don't want you guys to sit here and think that, oh, this is awful. No, it's not that loud. Now, that's a little bit louder, and for 20 minutes, that could be pretty annoying because this entire grade is climbing. Once we get to the top, we'll go back down, and all we're doing is descending. That's why the fuel economy gets so much better. But remember, this is a sale, so even if you have a 5-liter Coyote and you want to go in the comment section and say, I don't know how to tow a trailer, I don't know what I'm doing, an open cart trailer tows different from an enclosed trailer. And this trailer, if it were empty, I'm willing to bet you this truck would not probably hit 75 miles an hour. I'd be shocked if we hit 70. I would be. And you guys have to go back and compare this with my other trucks that I've tested, you know? But the reality is, once they take these engines serious again, I think that you'll see that they have so much untapped potential. So here's that 5-liter Coyote. It's gonna be, I would say, somewhere in the middle of all the others, I would say. 400 horsepower, 410 pound-feet of torque, 10-speed transmission, port and direct injection. Let's see how it does. We made it to the grade. I did my best to try not to work the engine because I feel like the this fan's gonna kick on. I don't want them to so early on. So it's 83 degrees. Let's go ahead and drop down to 50 because that's what I do. All right, one, go. We're in third gear. Ooh, she's struggling. Uh-oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Look at this guy. Come on now. Okay. I spoke too soon. So far, so good. It's holding third gear and it has plenty of room. Wow. I'm impressed. Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna get past 55. It might be tapped out though, because it gets a little bit steeper up here. Wow. I'm at 60. I'm impressed. This engine is working right now. I'm impressed. I'm using my phone for this because if I had to grab the trailer brake, this is easier to kind of hold the steering wheel with versus my camera, but the stability is actually pretty good. We lost a mile an hour because it's getting a little steeper right here. This is probably like a 7 to 8% grade right here, but it just went back up though. Man, 62. It hit 62 miles an hour. Sorry about that, my Siri came on for some reason. I don't know why, but it hit 62 miles an hour. What? You gotta be kidding me. Not bad. I felt like the 5.3 from GM felt a little stronger. The 6.2, I don't remember. I did it like a week or two ago now at this point. But my goodness, this engine, this is a fighter. The 5-liter Coyote is a fighter. Like, the fans never kicked on. I think it outperformed the 5.7 personally. I think it did. Like, the 5.7 was struggling. It was struggling up this grade because you guys saw the temperatures. I don't know, they don't show you a number here, which, you know, shame on Ford. I mean, I like to see numbers, but nevertheless, I'm impressed. This truck did very well. You guys see that temperature for the rear axle? It's a little dark back here, but 230 is what I'm getting off of there. All right, intake. Wow. Not bad at all, actually. Let's see if we get that manifold down there. About 300. Not bad. Intake manifold. I'm impressed. You can definitely smell it though. But yeah, temperatures are pretty good. Now you guys see where we are, right? We're at 5.3. We were like at 4.6, but my camera froze up on me, so here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and downshift. That's one. Okay. That's fourth gear. I really need third gear. Let's try it one more time. Come on. That's 4, 5. Come on. If it gives me third gear, it might. Oh, there we go. So that's actually, this is pretty good. We're going down in speed, and we still have a grade. Let's see. Oh, why would it upshift? This one is actually decent. Not great, but decent, man. We're not at a steep grade right here, but we are going down in speed, so I would say that this one passes the test for sure. See, when you're going a little bit faster, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it just won't downshift. It did good earlier, but again, for some weird reason, like, these transmissions just do not like to downshift. And see, this was a little bit steeper grade here, and you see it's going up in speed, so if you're not at like a 6%, you should be fine. But yeah, once you get to these 5 and 6% grades, they're just not that good at downshifting and reducing your speed, so you have to start around 50 miles an hour on these grades. So when you see those signs that say, like, is that one right there? I mean, this is perfect timing right here. Now that's just a 3%, it looks like. That sign right there, yeah, when you see those signs, if it says 6%, you better be at 50 miles an hour or less. Get in the right lane, because these trucks do not downshift and maintain speeds for you. Here we go. We drove 36 miles, 7.6 MPG, 45-minute drive. All I can say is I'm impressed. When I drove this truck earlier today, it struggled to get on the highway. Now granted, it was 92, 93 degrees earlier today, and I was coming from the dealer to get over here, and man, it struggled. But when we got up the grade, it was about 84 degrees, so the cooler temps definitely did help get this truck a little bit more power, because going up that grade, I was expecting it to tap out about 55 miles an hour, guys, but it got to 62, 7.6 MPG, and stability with this XLT was not that bad. Like, I'm impressed. You know, this being a tired V8, if they actually took some time to put effort into making these engines better, giving them more horsepower and torque, I could see this engine really being a strong contender. Imagine this with a hybrid system too. The extra weight would really help with stability too. And I think that it would probably make this V8 a little bit better going up grades too. But all in all, what do you guys think? This definitely did better than the 5.7 Hemi. I'm just being honest. I would choose this over the Hemi for sure. Nothing against Ram's Hemi, but that engine got a lot hotter, and I feel like it struggled more compared to this one. But the Coyote is a fighter, that's all I'm gonna say. This is a fighting engine, and I felt that today. Now, is it better than the 6.2 and the 5.3? That 5.3 is also a fighter too. I might have to go back and find one and do another tow test, guys. I'm impressed, I really am. So let me know you guys' thoughts in the comment section. I had fun today. So now I have on my channel a 5-liter Coyote that we tested going up a 6% grade. Made my day. Later.